Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm Glenn Truitt, the managing partner here at Ideal Business Partners, coming at you live from downtown Las Vegas, where global warming isn't just a talking point, it's real. So if you're looking for a way to beat the heat today, sit down and take a few minutes watching this from somewhere well air-conditioned. This is the Healthcare Minute for June 28, 2017. If there's one thing certain about government healthcare reform, it's that the future of healthcare is decidedly uncertain. However, the future of healthcare transactions is not. The proper market response to regulatory uncertainty is usually wait and see. But here in the world of healthcare transactions, the deals continue to grow regardless. Regulatory risks don't change the fact that healthcare is a growth industry that is nearly recession-proof. The population is aging, new treatments are emerging, and the industry is expanding to keep pace with this demand. Even in the face of reimbursement rate uncertainty, healthcare is too profitable for anyone to sit idly by amid the uncertainty coming out of Washington, D.C. Further, the healthcare transactional sector has become increasingly adept at developing structures that not only accommodate this risk, but actually leverage it for value. It's not just that it's not a bad time for healthcare transactions, it's actually a great time for healthcare transactions. Earn-out structures, for example, have come back into vogue, this time dealing with market risk rather than information asymmetry and/or seller incentives. By allowing buyer and seller parties to share the risk of decreased reimbursement, and from payers, deals that would otherwise represent prohibitive valuation liability are proceeding with record multiples. Hospital systems and managed care providers are turning to acquisition to expand their customer base as organic growth is deemed too slow to protect against this uncertain payment market. The only real protection is having patients who trust and rely on member physicians, and the markets have turned to mergers and acquisitions to accelerate this patient growth strategy. For those physicians who don't know it, your patients are your most important source of value in a potential transaction. If you have a loyal, engaged patient population, you will likely have a deal available to you. The important next step is to figure out how much what you've got is worth and whether to either pursue a sale or develop a growth strategy to get the valuation that you're seeking in an exit. The time is now to seek out professional assistance in valuation, strategic growth advice, and potentially sale brokerage, because working without a goal in mind is like shooting a gun without a target. You're wasting ammo, and you're likely going to hit something you don't want to. For a more personalized review of your valuation and transaction options, reach out to us at idealbusinesspartners.com for an appointment. And as always, please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at We Are IBP. And together, let's lift your business. We'll see you next week.